what will be.
You're about to witness people just like you and me, changing some beliefs about themselves. You'll see men and women breaking bricks with just their hands. You'll see the courage of people who have chosen to descend into the solitude of deep underground caverns with nothing more than a rope and harness. You'll see people just like you and me, making the conscious decision to grow. People who have challenged themselves to achieve what they believe is possible. This course in leadership skills, created by Tolly Burkan, is about attaining goals, and not just easy ones. Transformation, excellence, and success is about the profound experience of walking on fire.
I've never felt so much. I've never loved so much, and I've never received so much love in my own life. It scares me very much, but it feels so good. There was just so much heart growth in this for me that I could never have, if somebody had tried to explain it to me, I couldn't have gotten it.
These are people just like you, learning how to smash bricks with their bare hands, break boards and bend steel. It isn't the power of their bodies that bends the steel or smashes the brick. They've learned to do something with their minds. The power that we teach, the skills that we teach, the methods that we teach have to do with using your mind to create physical results. This could be you. What are you waiting for? Isn't it time for you to learn how to use your full potential? The amazing things that you are watching. People are doing this on a voluntary basis. The things that you will soon see are also done on a voluntary basis. No one is forced to do this, but people always rise to the occasion and challenge themselves to do things they never thought were possible. This is a real lemon. I'm going to raise this lemon to my lips. On the count of 3, I'm going to squeeze and suck deeply. When I am sucking my imaginary lemon, my real lemon, I want you to suck on an imaginary lemon. I'd like everyone to participate in this. Pretend you're holding a lemon in your hand right now. Look down and see lemon. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. When I say 1, 2, 3, and I'm raising my real lemon, you're raising your imaginary lemon. When I squeeze and suck, you squeeze and suck. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Juicy one. Now, by a show of hands, how many people had any kind of an experience in their mouths at all? Show of hands. Now look around. Even if you didn't, notice the hands that are raised. Now, how is that possible? There's no lemon, and yet people are having a physical experience in their mouths. How is that possible? Let me explain. Every cell in your body is connected to a nerve. Every nerve in your body is connected to your brain. And your brain can be influenced by your mind. So what happened was you did something with your mind, and it triggered an electrochemical change in your brain. And that brain was that electrochemical change was transmitted along a nerve, and it went into the cells in your mouth, and you had an experience. We're not talking about mind over matter. We're talking literally about mind in matter. Now, what the Native Americans did is they would take the pointed end of an arrow and they would place it here in the softest part of their throat. Why don't you just, there's a V there, push in there. You see, it makes you gag. It's a very delicate, sensitive, vulnerable part of the body. The Native Americans would place the pointed end of an arrow there, they'd put the feathered end against a tree, and they would lean forward. And instead of impaling themselves, the arrow would snap. And what we're going to do, our version of this, is we're going to take 3/8" steel rebar, and it has a very sharp edge, so we're just going to put a little paper on the end, dollar bill. And the people here, Rolf and Heather, are going to demonstrate for you bending the steel rebar with their throats. When they get ready, they're simply going to walk toward each other. And instead of this steel gagging them, the steel will bend. And then we'll get people from the audience to come up and try this. Just hold it a little bit so it doesn't spring up in your face when it bends. Just a little bit.
Yes, that's it.
Go. Walk. Good. Yes. Let's go.
There it is, right there. That's it. Go.
You can generate strength, you can generate power, you can generate a more skillful approach to any situation using your mind. That's what this evening is about. Walking on fire is very simple. I can teach you how to walk on fire without burning your feet in less than 5 minutes. When we bend steel, when we break bricks, we feel empowered. But when we walk on fire, the fire brings us to a whole new realm, the realm of awe, something we've believed that was impossible all our lives, and now we do it easily. The fire is the most profound teacher that I have ever encountered.
Work with higher energies and accessing other realms. The key to being able to successfully do that is to relax deeply and get out of the way and let it happen, and to not use any of your own power. What you've been watching are people doing superhuman things, using more of their potential. You've seen the results of people using our methods, but what you haven't seen, and what we don't have time to show you now, are the methods and the tools that people are using, how we prepare people to do these seemingly miraculous things. For that, you need to take one of our seminars. We have many programs. We have audio programs, we have video seminars, we have 2-day seminars, and we have 7-day seminars. There's an 800 number on the screen right now. If you would like information about our programs, please pick up the phone and call us toll-free. And perhaps someday you yourself might be in one of our seminars doing the things that you're seeing people do. Pay attention. There's more to come.
He has to shove his rope up so he can move.
Come on, Stan. You can do it, brother.
All right. When you're feeding your rope up, you don't want to let your hands go really any higher than the carabiner because they'll get pinched in here. Okay?
But if you stay still, I get another.
Okay.
Go over. Or goddess, sorry.
That's right.
Yeah.
I never liked heights very much, and I thought this was climbing, and when I climbed down it, I would just get to a point where it would feel comfortable, and all of a sudden I was in that cavern.
I guess that's a perfect example of false evidence appearing real, fear, because you're strapped in so safely that it's only your belief that and your distrust in the physical equipment that allows you to get into a hyper state. And it's the same thing when you're getting ready to walk across fire, or any fear that you come up with, that it's the same reaction occurs in your body, and so you can choose to either use that feeling or suppress it and contract down. Most people choose to contract down, so if you use it, then it can carry you through the experience, or it can carry you across the fire, or it can carry you down the rope.
You create your reality with your beliefs. Whatever you believe about life, that becomes your experience of life. Remember the lemon. What you do with your mind changes the chemistry of your brain, and it affects your entire body, your entire reality, and it literally creates the universe that you're living in.
The way this process works is one person will stand up and say, I have the solution. I know what to do. Follow me. And everybody follows because everybody's in shock. They're paralyzed. Nobody knows what to do. So if one person is willing to stand up and say, follow me, people will follow. But it involves owning a certain authority to be able to stand up in a crisis, to stand in front of a group and say, follow me. I know the way. I have the solution. And when you say it, everybody knows you know the way and you have the solution. And that's why they follow you, because you have this authority when you speak. That's what we're trying to do this week. We're trying to create it so that each and every person here could be that individual in a crisis who would stand up and say, I know what to do. I have the solution. Follow me. And that's what a leader is. A leader is someone who other people are willing to follow.
You've been watching people doing extraordinary things in our seminar. I hope you feel inspired to achieve excellence in your own life. As human beings, we have an incredible capacity to change. You have no idea who you'll be in 5 years or 10 years from now. 25 years ago, I attempted suicide. I was a very unhappy human being. Today, I'm successful, prosperous. I love being a parent. I teach others how to create success and happiness in their lives. What happened? How could someone hell-bent on suicide turn his life around so dramatically? What happened was I changed. Who I am today is not the same person, and that's my message. No matter who you are, you too can change.
just so powerful. And it was like, I got the feeling to walk, and my thoughts come, I can do this. I, Tina, can do this. I can walk 30 meters, 5
It was like my life in front of me. And I had a choice to live it or not. And I chose to live it. Yes. And the fire walk was my life, and I'm going to live it.
I'd like to share with you our greater vision. By empowering individual people, by empowering you, by empowering the people you've been watching, we feel that we're creating the vehicle to transform the planet. If we get enough people to start using their full potential, we'll be able to clean up the water, clean up the air. We'll be able to do whatever it takes to heal the planet. There's a much greater vision here than simply improving the quality of your life. We're asking you to put your life in service right now. We want you to be all that you can be so that we can do the incredible job that needs to be done. There's a magnificent world that needs to be healed, and you are the healers. Please join us. Send for more information. Don't wait. Do it now.
And what you believe changes everything you see. Changes what will be. Changes everything you see. Changes what will be. Changes everything you see. Changes everything you see. Changes what will be. Changes everything you see. Changes what will be.